Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris. This should be episode 7, as I recall, of our Gecko game, the Divine Carillion Order. And we're starting to solidify our position. We still have no navy to speak of, but we do have ourselves a fair amount of territory now. 5 planets. With some decent growth opportunities here. This is the newest of the 5, just growing its 3rd pop right now. Our 3rd colony, our 4th planet, has a bit of the slave population here, and actually more avians than us. So we've actually curtailed the procreation of the avian population. Well, I try to get some more geckos on the planet. But we do have this upgraded to a planetary administration, so we can actually upgrade all of our buildings to tier 2 buildings. So that is starting to go underway. Our 3rd planet is just starting, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. We have another starvation problem that's no notification. I'm getting annoyed at this. Don't have any food. Don't have any food resources either. Do you have a spaceport? You don't have a spaceport yet. That would be useful. Our first colony, our 2nd planet does have a spaceport. They also have a food problem. Good grief! What the heck? Why is it not notifying me of starvation? If I'm starving, let me know. Can I build a orbital hydroponics? I cannot. I think I'm researching that. Oh, that's annoying. There's nothing I can do about it right now. I can't build... Well, okay, I can. Let's build a hydroponics farm there. Once that building's done, I'll move one of the pops over to it. And let's go ahead and
research complete.
And we've got some research done. Yay! That is our orbital hydroponics, I do believe. No, that's a biolab. Never mind. I take that back. Unlocks building Xeno Zoo. Wonder what that is. Produces 2 society and gives happiness. That's actually fairly nice. Border range 20% would be useful, but it's a bit expensive. Unlocks clearing dense jungle, which would be extremely useful. It's cheap, and then this one we've already got 150, so there's 800 left of that. The energy siphon will remain as a valid option until its research adapting the Tikiaki method of siphoning energy from gaseous matter. It is possible to construct weapons draining energy from enemy ships. Almost have to do it just because we're not getting any weapons. Let's go ahead and do it. It's going to take 23 months. That's not too bad. That'll be our first researched weapon. That's pretty sad. We've got a very solid mineral income now. Our energy income's a little bit on the low side. Influence is okay. I might consider putting up another frontier outpost at some point, particularly something that will grab Iglor into my territory and allow me to grab that 10 points of physics research. Unfortunately, I'm not sure a frontier outpost in Karazat would work. It might. What do we have here? At least, okay. Located in a remote part of Turbik 7, science team of ISS Asmixen the Gracious has found an out-of-place metallic tablet. Contains basic information about a distant system using illustrations of what appears to be a periodic table. Science Officer Hefner has been able to use this information to deduce the location and potential resources of the system. Gain full survey data on the distant system. Okay, let's pause and see if we can... It looks like out here No, that's a nebula. So where is the distant system that we've got survey data on? We should... Can't... Well, I don't see it. No, not Sol. We reinvestigated Solar South. I don't see any resource icons out here in areas that we haven't already investigated. I wish it would like highlight or something, or take you to it so I knew what I was looking for. Oh well, I guess it really in the end doesn't matter. Construction ship. Let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and take the chance that a frontier outpost. Oh, that is not the route I expected you to take. Well, we'll see if he can get there from here. That's the olfactory study. What does that need? Scientist level 3. Okay. We'll use that science ship to take care of that here momentarily. Didn't realize it went back to normal speed. You're moving, right? Yeah, you're moving. So all 3 ships that I have that can do anything are doing something. Our vassal now has
construction complete.
Construction ship.
Construction complete.
Good grief, really? They have a 1.4K fleet? No, they have a 35K fleet. Okay, they got a 1.4K space station. That's a pretty big space station. What are they using for tech? They should be using our tech, right? As far as they're using missiles and hyperdrive. Okay, so we've got a missile user on our side now. All sorts of pop-up notifications here. Construction complete. So that is was that a biolab? 1, 2, 3, 4. It must have been a biolab. We're now actually making 0.6 food a month. Construction complete over here. Making 2 food a month. And all of a sudden they go from minus to a positive without having populated the... Why is the food... The food on these planets appears to be really going up and down. We produced that biolab because we were at minus food, but the biolab is not being worked, and yet we're gaining 2 food again. I don't understand. I don't like when I don't understand something like that. And that's the inactive building. I'm not worried about that building.
System survey complete.
Let's go do that research project real quick. And then we'll send you off to whatever you are going to go survey next, which should be a Tistadore. Okay, so we've got some constructions going on. Upgrading some of our science labs now on Geico as well. I do believe that's what's going on there. Basic science lab. What are you upgrading to? Which type of science lab? It should be a physics lab, right? Hopefully. Oh wait, you're not upgrading. Which one's upgrading? That one can upgrade. Science. Science. All of the rest of the science is currently blocked off. Let's go ahead and upgrade.
Special project complete.
If we can. Okay, the box is indeed a document of a sort. Science Officer Hefner admits that they had been hoping for a historical record of some other or some other kind of codex significant to whatever culture left it behind, but they were disappointed. The true nature of the aromatic box appears to be a collection of fairly short narratives which, going by the rapid changes in odor towards the end of each sequence, are intended as surprise or be interpreted as comedic. The techniques used to store and reproduce specific smells is of some interest, but the tales it tells are not. The crew of the ISS Asmussen the Gracious are left with the uncomfortable feeling they have unwittingly become intimately familiar with what certain gaseous byproducts of alien digestion smell like. However, Hefner is unwilling to speculate as to why the box was dumped on the frozen hellscape of a planet. Now we gain 100 experience and 306 society research. That's useful. And yeah, we can upgrade to a physics lab there, so we will do so. And now you can go investigate there. And then there. And then there. Okay, we have a negative energy deficit again. Surprise, surprise. And that's our construction ship made it around that top of the area safely. So that whole northern area is actually up for grabs, it looks like. Maybe we'll find something suitable up there to settle. Now, we already are at max of our colonizable systems without forming a sector. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. I've got a science ship not doing anything. We know that there's a habitable world up here, so we want to at least go take a look at it. Still have yet to really see any of the alien ships, especially at these southern borders. I still have no idea what kind of ships we would be facing if we were to face a battle with the southern border. Let's take a look at our... Oops, we discovered that I'll just call them the Javelin system, detected the presence of a primitive alien system on Jurg Shudth in the Tystadori system. They currently seem to be experiencing the equivalent of a renaissance, having recently left the medieval age behind them. Scientific knowledge is spreading rapidly, and armies of their petty kingdoms are equipped with crude gunpowder-based projectile weapons. We should consider building an observation post. I'm not going to worry about that right now, although we might do it in the future. I'm not going to do it immediately. That's up here on our north flank.
Construction complete.
Okay, that would have been a planetary administration, I do believe. So we can upgrade some hydroponic farms and get a little bit more growth going. Let's go ahead and do that. A little bit faster growth now. Oh, we've got, we now have a little bit of minerals and energy. We have the troop here. I think we can interact with them up here. Let's see what we can do with them. We want to commission an art piece. We want to become your patron. Organize a festival across our worlds. Tell us more about our troop. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh, it takes 1,000 minerals to do that. Let's see what else we can do with them. Become a patron. It costs us 25 energy and metal a month. We can't afford that. Probably nothing we can do at this stage. Festival across the worlds. We could afford that, but I'm not willing to spend it right now. So, okay, just remember, we'll have to remember it's there. And this one is a curator, so maybe we'll go take a look and see what they have to offer. probably, again, more pricey, more
System
expensive than
survey
we
complete.
can afford. Okay, so up here in this corner, little bit of research, a little bit of metal and energy, more metal, a little more metal. Still nothing's. I think I saw something moving up there. I don't know if it was a biologic or if it was
Anomaly found.
another race. Probably given it where it is, it's probably a biologic. 40% failure risk. We'll leave that for now. You need to level up. Pretty sure I saw an inhabitable
Construction
world
complete.
up here. Oprinda. Geico has completed its surface construction queue. Okay. That was a physics lab. Let's go ahead and clear another tile and we'll get another lab going there, I think. Take a quick look around the rest of our planets here. We're still growing into that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't do the planetary facility upgrade quite yet. We need to finish growing that up, which is going very slowly because we're only growing at 0.6 per. That's fine. Over here, we're still growing our second pop here. We're almost got our second pop grown. That's good. 1, 2, 3 down here. And I think we'll build a hydroponic farm here. Okay. So that gets those set up. Don't need those notifications any longer. Now what was the rubies? Yeah. So we got ruby stacks, we've got emeralds there, we've got sapphires there.
System survey complete.
Already queued to do the next survey. Not finding anything that I would consider a spectacular world here. We've got 3 months and 6 months. We get orbital sensors and energy siphons. That orbital sensor, we are going to probably build one on Hark, which I guess that means we should build a spaceport here as well.
Construction complete.
Because we don't have a spaceport down here yet. Kind of been holding off on these because we just don't have anything to put on these spaceports. Okay, construction complete. That was surface construction queue. I wish it would tell you what building was completed, so I kind of had an idea what was going on. That should have been... Why is our pop unhappy? Ability 80%. See, I don't understand. We've got unhappiness minus 2.5%. Surely I didn't pick a unhappiness racial thing. Maybe I did. Species. Oh, yeah, solitary happiness minus 5%. Okay. That would be why. Okay, that makes sense. Food and science. Let's go ahead and build a power plant up there. System surveyed. Oh yeah, we knew about that one. And energy deficit. We know about that. We can see that. I wish you'd tell me when I had a food deficit. Hey, our vassals are out and exploring or something.
System survey complete.
Governor, gain trait. Governor Veltasa has leveled up and gained substance abuser. Oh, great. Just what I wanted to see. He is our homeworld governor. Leader lifespan minus 20
Construction complete.
years. Yay. Tenica has been fully surveyed. Queued up. We'll queue up another one out. You know what? I guess we should finish off this bit first. We have not surveyed these interior systems. Let's do that. Then we'll go out along the long route. Somebody else finished a surface construction queue. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. You're still not fully populated. 1, 2. You're populating that. 3, 4, 5. Still not fully done. You got the power plant constructing there, so it must have been over here completing the build clearance build. Let's do basic science lab. We need to upgrade to some more power plant 2s and mineral silo 2s, which is why I'm trying to get these planetary not capitals, but the stable
Research complete.
Hey, research done on orbital sensors. Okay. We might have completed our orbital shipyard. Nope, it's being built now. Okay, powerful sensor arrays can be added to the structure of orbital spaceports. Excellent sensor range. Okay, so our first rare. Okay, assist research. No thanks. Solar panel network. Useful energy. Storage capacity and fusion reactor. That is the 10-point power production, right? The fusion reactor. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, no, fusion reactor. That's a ship component. Never mind. With energy storage or the solar panel network. We're going to go with the ship component. And we're almost done with the energy siphon as well. We're going to have a fleet of energy siphon corvettes, it appears. Oh, we had a governor died at the age of 65. He becomes a substance abuser and immediately dies. Construction of the frontier outpost. That does bring this planet into our sphere of influence. So we are going to come down here and grab some science. Lots and lots of science. That is our second frontier outpost now. Okay, governor died. Okay, what do we have for leaders? We have one governor with, yeah, lots of science. And I do believe Harak was really a big science planet, if I remember correctly, which is why I moved that governor there. Let's take a look. Well, not so big science planet. 1, 2, 3, 4 ultimately. Actually better off here because we've got several science here. So we're going to go from 10, 16, 12 to... Oops, I didn't want to rename them. $10, 17, 12. So that wasn't too big of a boost. And probably hire one more governor. Let's see what we can come up with. Actually, what I'd like to do is find a governor for this one that will mitigate the happiness here, if I can find one. Let's see if there's anybody worth recruiting here. Building cost, construction time, or leader lifespan. Well, not really. Building cost, construction time, that is our size 25 world. We're going to be doing a lot of building there. I guess that's a good one to put on that planet. Whoops. I'm back here. Okay, so a little bit more growth, more science coming in. Looks like we got about 5 minutes left in the session. We'll see what we can do here. I don't think we have any... Oh, 14 months, we'll get the energy. Yeah, we still have a couple sciences that will probably be completed this session. And maybe, if with any luck, be able to come up with a weapon that we are willing to put on some ships and build a fleet up. We do have a capacity of 24 right now. There's research done. Adopting the method of siphoning energy away. It's a small weapon here. Army upkeep and military academy. Production targets, planetary capital, monthly influence is very useful. I'm not worried about mountain range removal. We get a bonus because it matches the scientist type, so we'll go with that. So it'll take 5 years to complete. I think it's worth it. Get that extra influence. We'll be able to actually use the planetary capital on at least one of our planets, very short term, so we'll go with it. We will go with it. All of our ships are busy. Let's, well, I want to get that next research done, so let's go ahead and try to get that done before the end of the session. And we'll take, at the end of the session, we'll take a quick look at what those energy siphons might look like on a fleet of corvettes. Finish its surface.
Construction complete.
Construction queue. Okay. Rekthalar civilization encountered. The presence of a pre-space alien civilization on Frigilin in the Pythria system. There's evidence they have harnessed the power of the atom, and nuclear weapons may be prolific among their many divided nation states. So another atomic era civilization out here in Pythria. We also have construction complete. That was what? What did we do down here? Power plant, and we can upgrade it right away, so we will do that. Power plant 1. Growing, okay. So we'll do some real quick bookkeeping here at the end of the session and take a look at all of our planets and whatnot. And make sure everybody's doing something, as well as take a look at potential ship design for that energy siphon. I'm not too hopeful that we're going to get anything. We'll be able to make a fleet that will do anything with them. But
Construction
I could
complete.
be surprised. Yeah. Okay. So our energy's back in the negative with the new science lab, but I'll take those 6 points of physics. That's going to be useful here. We took that down to 39 months remaining, and we're going to get 4 more points of physics out there as well. Oh, we got a scientist level up. He is the command of Inik the Martyr, which is probably this ship here. Yep, it is. Good, because I have plans for him to come and take a look at a couple of these anomalies we found now that he's leveled up. Once he finishes... Oh yeah, I was right. There was a habitable world up here. Looks to be a small one, however. Well, not that small. 3, 5,
System survey
9,
complete.
11 immediately useful, and 8 more that can't. Oh, wow. Scientist died. And that was a actual scientist. So let's recruit a new scientist. No particles. Oh, wait. There is a particle one here. So yeah, since we're researching particles, let's go ahead and put him in, and that'll take it. Well, okay, that took 2 months off. Is that all? Okay. So our initial batch of scientists and governors are starting to die. Okay, that system is fully surveyed. That's a useful looking planet. Got a bunch of science ships in here, don't we? Yeah, one useful looking planet anyway. Decent minerals once some tiles are cleared. Little bit of energy. That would be a good spot for a ship. We're not ready to expand in that direction, however, so you come here and research this anomaly. We have the right ship. Oh, it's still got a 32% risk. Well, There's another one in here. What's the risk on this one? I thought there was one more in here, but I don't see it. Okay, that says it is the end of the session. Maybe we'll leave it and just come out here and survey. Try to get another level here. Okay, I'm going to get to the
System survey complete.
end of this research here real quick. We'll do some end of session bookkeeping. Take a quick look at potential ship designs.
Construction complete.
And then call it quits for the session. Okay, another
Construction
science
complete.
station done. So that boosts our science even more. So more energy coming in. We're still at a deficit. Anything to build here? Yeah, let's go ahead and build a mineral silo. Not a mineral silo, sorry, a mining network. And we got the research station, negative energy balance. Yes, we know all about that. So while we're doing this last bit of research, let's take a look at our planets. Growing into the food there. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and clear these last two tiles as well. Let's queue those up. Spend a little bit of our minerals. We have 1,000 in storage now, so that's something. Good there, Hark. We still can't quite do
Research complete.
we don't have the influence to do the planetary upgrade there, and we don't have our 5th pop anyway, so this
System
one we can
survey
update,
complete.
upgrade that, get some more food coming in. We're at a surplus, so that's
System
good.
survey complete.
And over here, 1, 2, 3, we're still growing our 4th pop over here, so not quite ready there. Okay, technology, engineering facility. All we have there is resilience. So, defense platform. Okay, we passed up on one of these strategic. Oh wait, but missiles. It's at least a weapon. I'm not a missile user. I'm a laser user, but it is a weapon. What does this one do? Kinetic weapon damage, which isn't any good to me because I'm not kinetic user either. I guess we're gonna have to go to. We're gonna regretfully we're gonna do the missiles. That's fine. We're gonna have some mixed fleets anyway, but that's not what I was looking for. I was hoping to get an actual weapon that we could use. I guess that might be in the wrong tree for it now that I think about it. Okay, so this one is complete. You've got queued up. That one is complete. Okay, let's take a quick look. Who are these? The Curator Enclave. Let's take a quick look. Of course, we did just finish the physics research, so I'm going to quickly do that crystalline entity bit. But let's take a look at the Curator Enclave and see if... Oh! Procuring new star charts, aid us in research, tell us about the mysteries of the universe. Oh, wow. Let's take a look and see how much they cost. 15 star systems. Energy credits, 1,500, 1,500. No. Research. Of course, we are prepared to offer limited access to our extensive databanks for a period of 10 years. Energy credits, 1,000, but it's a 15% output increase. Can't afford it, obviously. Tell us of the mysteries of the universe. There are exceedingly powerful entities lurking within certain star systems in our galaxy at great cost in both our lives and resources. We have painstakingly gathered knowledge that should make these beings easier to deal with the next time you encounter them, but we can't do anything with it. Okay, well, I think we are set here. Oh, we wanted to take a look at ship design. That's no longer F4. Might not have been F4. It's F10, which F10 doesn't work. So let's take a look. New design. Corvette is all we can do right now. Interceptor is all we have. That's the only section we have? Whoa, they really changed this. Okay, so we've got the energy siphons. Power usage 5. Type energy, damage 3 to 11. Accuracy 82, tracking 60, range 40. And the bread lasers are range 30, ignoring 15% of armor. What I'd probably do, what does it, type energy? No, it's 100% shield damage too. Okay, let's go ahead and put one siphon. You know, 2 siphons. Actually, damage 5 to 10. Maybe we can go with this. Damage 3 to 11, cooldown 360, cooldown 375. It's a little bit less accurate than the... You know what? Hell with it. There's no reason not to... Average damage 1.8, average damage 1.5. So a little bit less average damage. We're gonna go with two siphons and a laser. How's that for a start? We will upgrade. Yep, thrusters and all is good. Let's go ahead and put what's an A? I don't know what an A is. Small, medium, A. I thought it was armor, but it isn't armor. We're going to need reactors. Probably a medium. 2 medium reactors. A small shield. And an armor. Sensors. Ion thrusters. Okay, I think here's our new ship. We're going to build a few of these. We have the mineral stored, and we'll call this the Insurer. And let's queue up some. We've got 3 spaceports that can build some, so let's go with 3 on each of them. 1, 2, 3. Well, okay, 3 on 2 of them. 1, 2, 3, because that's half of our minerals now. Okay, we finally are going to develop a navy, and we'll see what happens, but you'll have to wait until next session, and we'll see what we can do with these. This has been episode, I want to say 7, I forget already, of the Heimlien, post-Heimlien Stellaris playthrough. Hope you're enjoying it, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks, everybody, and have a great day.